When I arrived at the Ministry of Justice, the first document I asked for was the list of those who have been paid. It is true that the whole process was a mess. I found a mess at the ministry because there were people who were even paying bribes to be included on the list when they don't have a single cow. There are people whose names were left out. We have attempted to do some corrective measures, but the main problem has been a commitment, lack of commitment by the government to put adequate resources. In the year I arrived at the ministry, there was a budget of 30 billion, which was actually not released. I announced that when there was a meeting in Laroo. The next year, there was a budget of 40 billion. Then I went to cabinet, and with the support of those who are affected, we persuaded the president and the cabinet to approve 150 billion, of which so far 80 billion has been approved. But we expect that this financial year it will be 150 billion. Now that is not enough to really cover that. So government responds to organization and strength. When a community is strong and united, then it can push government to act. The way we were united, and we pushed the government to accept to talk to the rebels of LRA, we pushed them to pass the amnesty law, to close the IDP camps, and these are the things that we need to recapture. Now, Balalo, I was the first to tackle the Balalo here in Buchoro as the chairman of LC5. There was a senior army officer called Kanyesege at that time. He had so many of his cows here in Buchoro. I got a report in my office as LC5 chairman that his cows were grazing at a borehole. He was chasing away villagers. So like any leader who is serious, I went there and I told them, if within 10 days you don't remove your cow, we shall just have Muchomo here. And within those 10 days, they will have Muchomo. No, what I like to state is that you must attack the problem. And when the problem is impunity,
you're probably the leader in the Chile Assembly. Now we're attacking the problem.
We are not attacking the problem right now. By the way, we have leaders, but we lack leadership. You know, it doesn't contradict.
It does. You are the acting chair of it.
But you may have journalists without journalism.
You are the chairman, the acting chairman of the Parliamentary. Under your acting role, the Parliamentary group hasn't sat down and discussed some of this issue, but you're the acting chair.
What I want to tell you, the acting chair, my role is to deal with the conflict which was getting out of hand, just to create stability. As you know, I'm not an elected MP.
But did you
pray that I get elected, then I can become an acting chairman?
I think you're running away from my question. Have you dealt with it? The question of disunity is still there. I don't know whether
I cannot unite with myself. You know, I need to unite with others. And uniting requires that others are also uniting around a common objective. I am agreeing with you that when a community is weak, it can be taken advantage of. And also if there is no leadership. What I did that time showed leadership. Now with APA, there was leadership here when Walter Ochora was here. Remember when they wanted the approval of the Gulu District Council so that that area can be gazetted as East Madi hunting area.
Thank you, Chair.
The council refused. Then they went to Ajumani and claimed that that area is in Ajumani. So a district without jurisdiction approved the gazetting. And that is why you have this unnecessary tension between
I will definitely come back to you because I'm very interested in you, particularly in that question, because